Hey, I'm Eelke Kleijn. I'm a DJ and a producer. Welcome to my studio. I do a lot of music for dance floors, but also for movies and movie trailers. And today I'm going to show you a little bit of the way I work and what kind of instruments I use for that. So I'm going to show you a little bit of Space Disco. It's a record I did for Two Room Records about 2 years ago. And I'm going to show you some of my favorite tools for that. I'll first play you a little bit of the song. Well, as you can hear, there's a lot of drums going on. Battery has always been my favorite drum sampler. I think I've been using this for probably 10 or 15 years. It's such a good tool. I load all my drum patches in here. You can move them around, you can chop them up, you can make them shorter, longer, you can basically do everything with it. And the good thing is you can play everything like that and program the parts. So that looks a little bit like this. If I show it, this is just a basic two-part kick and clap loop. Something I also use a lot is the complete control. I've always used Contact a lot and I've got so many libraries for that. But Complete Control allows me to integrate that with my workflow. So it's really easy to browse through all the different libraries that I got. And one of my favorite ones, for instance, is DrumLab. I can just go here, select one of the sounds, it will load it in, and it's really easy to use it and to change it after that. So definitely something I use all the time for my productions. So something else that I really use a lot from Complete Control is the Arpeggiator function. Of course you can use it to control soft synths, but I have a lot of hardware as well. And I really like it to control my hardware as well. So right now I'm playing my Moog Voyager, and I can turn up the arpeggiator and then change the way it reacts. As I told you, I use a lot of Contact. I actually use so much Contact that I've got two different computers running only sample libraries, because it would be too much to run everything on one computer. What you can see here is an instance of Contact loaded with 16 different damage instruments. I use this a lot for my film production, so this will all be preloaded, so I can sort of access everything on the go. If I go to another channel, for instance, I will have all my cymbals preloaded. If I go to another one, it will all be hits and impacts. And this is a really easy and quick way to work with as many samples and sounds as you want. So I really like to start a track by starting in Maschine. What I like about Maschine is that it's really easy to build your own drum kits. The good thing is it imports all the plugins you have from Native Instruments and all the sample libraries as well, and therefore it's really easy to go through all of them. For instance, if I want to load something here, I'll just say I'm looking for a hi-hat sound, for instance, an open hi-hat, digital, analog, if you want to specify that. And it's very easy to go through all of them like this. For instance, I like this one, I'll load it up. And there we go. And in this way it's really easy to program your own drums. Now the good thing about Maschine is that it's not only able to sequence all those drum sounds, you can also use plugins. So for instance bass lines. The way I like to use it is that I don't necessarily do everything on Maschine. I mean, you're able to build a complete track on Maschine. What I do is sort of make an ID, make a startup, and then I export everything to Wave, and then I import it into Cubase, which is my main sequencer. So in this case it's the bass line and all the drums that have been colored orange down here that have all been exported from Maschine. And by doing that I can start to chop them up, copy them quickly, and I can also integrate it with the rest of my setup, which is also based on hardware a lot. So often when I start to build a track, I am looking for ideas, and what I do is I route everything through my guitar pedals. In this case, I've made a little melody on the Moog Voyager. Very simple sort of bass line, and I'm going to show you how I route that through my guitar pedals and make it a little bit more interesting. So I've got this little Moog sequence, and I'm running that through my Big Sky guitar pedal and the delay as well. And this often creates new grooves that you wouldn't even think about if you weren't like experimenting like this on the fly. So I've given you a little look into my studio and some of the techniques and software and hardware I use a lot. Thanks to Bax-shop and Native Instruments for coming along and videotaping this, and thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon in one of the next videos.